proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns on Thursday night primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10. Throwing now on first and 10. That's out wide to Warren. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
Another Steelers first down.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught. Right side. It's fired. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They put Wilson in motion. On the handoff, this is Warren.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to try to do this himself, and he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line, but now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Come back, team. Go. Ready?
Throwing again from his own end zone. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
That's good for a Steelers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Metcalf, the motion man. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Steelers. Now Jamie Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. Level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He's inside the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. The gain is 64. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing now from the gun. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down. like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's quickly to Frymuth on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They put Wilson in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Let's go now. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Okay, ready? 8, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready, ready.
From the 21, here's second down and 6.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, Judkins. And finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ready, set.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
19 Lions. Come on, come on. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Here we go. Set.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into half.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The play by Sanders is good. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. This looks like a design run, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Here's Warren. He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. Going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Andre Sisco on the coverage.
Let's go now.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. No, he's not going to get in. They've shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers.
Look at 19.
One final throw before the break. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Good of 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll take this down to the 23. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd, they need 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Cleveland.
At the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll over flash, and he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive. Let's go now.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Broncos, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the pistol, Warren. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. 19.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tag. Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Now, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. That is Myles Garrett getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And the Steelers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Warren. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Here's a design run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put them...
That one, take it in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Let's go.
38-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
2 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's quickly to Fryermuth on the RPO. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. So now it's Payne Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. And is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
34.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good for a steal.
On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage set. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of... This one.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Already know how to go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh on the blow. Trying to snatch out my soul.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is first and 10.
Here we come, 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 48-yard line.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Dragon 60. Ready? Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we wish you a good night